Good evening to you all. I welcome you on MRIU TV, Pokopoko News. I'm NAMISAGA GORETH. Headlines. Pakistan passes amendment empowering Parliament to pick top judges. At least 4 people killed in attack on aerospace farm near Turkey's Ankara. Global warming worsening deadly flooding in Africa, warn scientists. Here are the details. Space farm near Turkey's Ankara. At least 4 people killed and 14 others wounded in an attack on the headquarters of Turkey's aerospace and defense company near the capital Ankara. Let's get the details from our reporter.
At least 4 people have been killed and 14 others wounded in an attack on the headquarters of Turkey's aerospace and defense company, Turkish Aerospace Industries, near the capital Ankara. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who was holding talks in Russia with Vladimir Putin at the time of the attack on Wednesday, confirmed the fall and condemned what he said was a heinous terrorist attack. The Interior Turkish Minister Arya Rikaya wrote on X that 2 terrorists were neutralized in the incident at the headquarters of the state-run firm. Security camera images from the attack, aired by broadcasters, showed a man and a woman in plain clothes carrying backpacks and holding assault rifles. According to the local media reports, there was a loud explosion at the site and subsequent gunfire. Footage from the scene, broadcast by local media, showed huge clouds of smoke and a large fire raging at the site in Karamakzan, a small town some 40 kilometers, 25 miles north of Ankara.
Pakistan passes amendment empowering Parliament to pick top judge. Pakistan's government has approved a new constitutional amendment to give legislators more power in appointment of top judges. Our reporter has the details.
Pakistan's government has approved the new constitutional amendments to give legislators more power in appointment of the top judge, a move seen as sidelining the courts that have allegedly favored jailed former Prime Minister Imran Khan. The 26th Constitutional Amendment Bill was passed early on Monday in what marked the culmination of months of negotiations, followed by an hours-long overnight session of the National Assembly, as the lower house of parliament is known in the country. The amendment says the Supreme Court's Chief Justice will now be selected by parliamentary committee and have a fixed term of 3 years. Since the general elections in February this year were marred by raging allegations, relations have soured between the government and the top court, as multiple court rulings have backed Khan and his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party.
Global warming worsening deadly flooding in Africa, warn scientists. Global warming intensified the rainy season in many African countries in 2024, sparking deadly floods. Let's have the details from our report.
Global warming intensified the rainy season in many African countries in 2024, sparking deadly floods, according to the scientists. The World Weather Attribution Network said on Wednesday that human-driven climate change caused by the use of fossil fuels had made season downpours across the Niger and Lake Chad basins 5 to 20% worse this year, analyzing a humanitarian catastrophe. A researcher and the Royal Netherlands Meteorological Institute and one of the study authors, Dean Pinto, said that these results are incredibly concerning. Pinto pointed out that spells of heavy summer rainfall had become a new normal in Sudan, Nigeria, Niger, Cameroon, and Chad. He added that with every fraction of a degree of warming, the risk of extreme floods will keep increasing, calling for the UN's COP2019 climate summit to accelerate the transition away from the fossil fuels when it meets in Azerbaijan next month.
And that story brings us to the end of our Pokopoko news and more on MRL TV. Stay watching, other programs are coming in. I'm NAMISAGA GORETH, long reign the Kabaka of